or massages. Big cat, come in, come on. I've got intel. Today, Big Cat, we are going to be having a little tete-a-tete. We'll be talking about what? Knowledge is power. And power is power. There is nothing more higher than the power of knowing thyself, working towards your fondest and wildest dreams, all while what? Circumventing the what? Toxic and the toxicity of it all. Let's begin with the Lord's Prayer. As I said, we're kicking off with the Lord's Prayer in light of my younger sister's passing. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So be it mote. Let's dive in, Big Cat. Energy, energy, up, up, up. Einstein said, any fool can know. The point is to understand. Do you understand the assignment, Big Cat? Did you understand the assignment? Was you put in a position to see the peasants doing peasant shit? I was. I've got nothing to say. There was nothing to see there, folks. Let's gather our belongings together. And the present what? The bag, darling dear. I told you we gets to the bag. You need to on this Malkoof. Come on. It's right up there with air and water. It gives you choice, darling, choice. The planetary energies today, darling dears. A lot of healing could occur today. But if you're willing to take the needed steps to implement growth as well as change, darling dears. Why? Because this requires you to what? Toe tag bitches and mitches and the deepest wounds. Those that you've hidden from the outside world. Only you know what you went through, as they said. Those who feel it know it, blood. Doing shadow work is very hard and complicated at times because the mirror, darling dear, is always held up to yourself. You come to realize that you was the common denominator in all of those heinous crimes. The fucking knees, blood. What we get away at a what? 1-2 step. I told you, tinky winky all the way with the bag. I might add, pinkies up. Mars and Chiron are squaring off today, and I told you a square is fraught with negative energies. But it also brings what? You a chance to explore your subconscious, darling dear. Understand the way you can mend your heart from past pains. Use that energy, what? To release emotional upset. It's very important. If you have those that you can trust to discuss it with, well, boy, the only people I'll talk to would be my progeny. And they have to be age appropriate. Shit, they've got to get up there in the ages before I can discuss anything with them. Because I'm still a teacher, as they teach me compassion and forgiveness. Listen. Right, let's push on. Putting problems on the back burner isn't advisable, darling dears. Because they will accumulate and weigh you down, weigh on your minds and your future. The future that you can co-create any way you want. You can achieve once you what? Conceive, believe and achieve, darling dear. Believe in the unseen. Lean back in faith. Psalms 91:1. And as you boss up in your cranium, darling dear, you'll become what? Proverbs 13:20. You'll walk with the wise. Wisdom is knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. And realize, Proverbs 27:6, wounds from a friend, kisses, blood, from a frenemy, a back front neck tabbing snake. I know. Let's go to the comments. See who's here. Namaste, Cassie Washington. Fist bump. Glad you could pop in. Miss Brown, Chef Brown, Wagwan. Big up your blood clot self. I know you're fabulous, darling dear, and vigilant. Stay breezy. Pinkies up. Donette Mulvaney. Hello. Ruby Rain 78. Elizabeth Williams. Marco. Polo. What's going on? Seraph B, hello, Awaken, I see you. Goddess Boss Life. Who's that? Bacon RPG, Bacon? What's going on, darling dear? Melissa Morel, Angel Love, Kimberly Saeed. Hello, Big Cat Chronicles continues as we go into the foray of the feeble-minded, those that wanted to turn your barbecue into mildew, thought you was stone cold dead, didn't realize you was kicking your way into a better existence, one that was more fitting as a light worker star seed. The wild card. The wild spirit, they're talking about you now. But you know what? They're afraid to say it loud, darling dears, in case you see exactly what's going on, because karma is doing tap, tap, tap. Those that chose to do all sorts to a big cat, darling dears, all sorts. They wish they could catch your coattail for what? A minute of your time to speak into your shell like the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter, looking for a donation of your hairline, blood. Your hairline, I told you, it's so important. Had to get Woody Woodpecker just then. No one to check me, boo. I told you. I saw it go. Those that wanted you to be what? Fresh shit shining in the sunlight. Why? Because you didn't know yourself. Every day you will learn something more about yourself, darling dears. Mars and Chiron are squaring for a reason, for you to face those inner wounds. Go for your birth natal chart, darling dears. I tell you, it's so important. Find where your Chiron is. What house does it fall in? Those are your tools. You are not naked on this Malkuth, darling dear. Father God sent us here armed and dangerous. But the thing is, as we came into this existence, our memory was wiped. So you had to be what? The professor of the puzzle. I told you we play chess, not checkers, darling dear. We've got no time for the drafts, as we call it in the UK. It's for those what? That are on rinse and repeat. And we've got no time for that, darling dear. When fabulous is the way to go. Good morning, Jacqueline, Harrington, Pinky's up, Trinity Visions, hello. S. Bentley, Tony M. I see you all, darling dears. Queen Love could always do with the true love from the True Soul tribe. Something about Sue. Who is Sue? Who is Sue? Hope Sue ain't up to naught. Point A and point B, guys, or somebody needs to be sued. I told you, we're getting what? Habeas corpus. They'll be in prison, but you will have a tight case. Why? Big Cat leads with the knowledge. I told you, knowledge is power. Little Finger was unmasked by trying to what? Only whisper in certain shell lights until all the shell lights got together, blood. And it didn't quite add up. You are what? The epitome of Arya Stark, darling dears. Not only did you off Little Finger, you also was good enough to get rid of the Night King, whomsoever that vaporous viper from the bottom of the pit. Listen, it's making me getting all sprayy with it, blood. Spray. I'm spraying it. I'm saying it because it's true, darling dears. The truth roof. You vanquished many a demon, left them in their fucking knees, blood. Let them look at your crack as you turned your shapely back and stepped into whom you're meant to be. Limitless, darling dear. Your capacity to learn has no limits. But if you choose, big cat, not to learn, no one can stop you, blood. But if you choose to learn, no one can stop you. Let's dive into the reads, darling dears. Let's push on at a hot trot. Right, we're going to use the what's this hiding over there that I haven't seen for many a moon? Oh, it's the Ancestors and Angels cards. Let's go with that, darling dears. Do we have the book, or has the fairies been away with it? No. Everything's lining up. Let's give it a good shufty, darling dears. Breathe in, give me your energies. Let's see what's going on. What does your ancestral team need you to know right now? What's very important, because you haven't been paying attention to some of the signs. Some of you are crying over F shit. I told you, big cat, many times. I tell you this regular. You pee glitter, you shit cupcakes, and you fart rainbows. And you must never, you forget. Proverbs 6:12. The worthless and the wicked consult with liars. And what are they doing? Lying, blood. Lying. Trying to paint you into whom you are not, when your whole je ne sais quoi, what you're serving this season, speaks of what strength and abundance. You are light worker, star seed, prototype of your lineage, chosen to break many a generational curse. You want to be proud of yourself. Cast your eye back 3-4 years. I'll even go as far as 5, darling dear. What's this? The winter. Take care of your needs, darling dear. The wolf. You saw the wolves in sheep's clothing. You also understood that you have 2 wolves within you. You can either feed the dark or the light. You chose to what? Feed the light. And what? Transmute the dark. Dark night of the soul, darling dear. You took care of yourself. Some of you did your deepest healing during the winter months. We are still in the winter months, my darling dears. Find your Chiron and look where your Mars is. You will find how to counteract the energies in where the houses, what houses they fall in. I come here as teacher as well as student, darling dear. And if I had not done it, if I did not bend my matrix, we would not know each other. I would still be hopping round in a circle, wondering what a back front neck stabbing snake that was there to take me off my gangster was doing. Instead of finding myself. Who found you, darling dear? You believed, conceived, believed and achieved. Oh, they're clapping, darling dears. As their mouth is shut and their eyes are opened, we also see spring. As I predicted from the grand conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter, you will see the fruits of your labor during the springtime. This also speaks about what? See your seeds grow, darling dear. I can't make it up. We have all of the planets direct from the 3rd of February until the 19th of April, darling dears. Work like a field hand. Put out your finest work. There is $2.3 trillion on the tableau. That's a full-on Skrilla.com. Get with it, darling dear. We are no longer in the bricks and mortar. I will repeat it until your ears drop off, darling dear. We've gone from click to click and order. Get yourself together and get your shiznai out there. Your tribe will find you. Be consistent. Just like the rabbit, darling dear. But never forget. We come with the endurance. Yes, we lead with the rabbit, but we're really a tortoise. A tortoise cat. Yes, baby. Everything is a metaphor in my readings. As you fed the wolf of the light, darling dear, you could see their true intentions was to take your dignity. Wanted you like the Mad March Hare, but the Mad March Hare understood timing, darling dears. Understood that there was places you had to be. You felt the urgency within yourself. You didn't know where it was. So you went into the undergrowth, the best place to be, darling dear, where you know thyself. Face your shadow side. Find your Chiron. Look for the house that it's in. Find your Mars. Look for the house that it's in. And find how to counteract the energies. It's part of your light work, darling dears. You must turn around and help out another cat. This test is your testimony, darling dear. And it's your gold card in the spiritual world. Know this. Your journey carries weight. What's this trying to peep out? You thought, you thunk, you was aimless when the direction guardian was dispatched for you. Any direction you choose to take, darling dear. What did I just say? Choose your path. Any direction you decide to take at this moment in time. This is like the world card. A clean slate, a new direction, salvation has been delivered unto thee. Why? You paid attention to the assignment, blood, and the DNS ain't lovely. It's not. And I told you yesterday, the only person on this Malkuth that I fear is me. Because my hands can just if I go into the room, listen, I don't even want to smack my face. Allow me, right hand. Fear nothing. As a big cat, you feel everything can rise, darling dear. And as you rise, you become the stripper cat. Stripping away whom they wanted you to give you what? A full metal jacket, a tight fit. Who they wanted you to be as they live their sour, sad lives. On the rinse and repeat. They would love to point a finger and cast aspersion, but their mouth is shut. Your je ne sais quoi has weight, darling dear. In Keitha. Right, we're going to do a chakra. Oh, we're going winter or spring, darling dears. Which reading would you like to hear from the book? Are we going with the winter or the spring? Antisocial Shelley. Glad you turned up. I know how you feel. Ambivert you be, darling dear. You're right. You're in good company. The finest. The elite. Are we going with the winter or the spring? I'm seeing spring. Okay. Yes, baby, because you wants to know how you'll get into the bag and what's going to happen. I know, darling dears, but you have to remember, everything is divine timing. It's on a page 140, right? I'm taking that as a what? A 14. What is that? Temperance. Your ancestral team, your guidance, darling dear. This also speaks about moderation. Some of you are conserving your energy as well as your pentacles. But you have to remember, even though money loves us, money will find us in a crowd, darling dear. Because you know why? We don't keep it. We understand. You let it flow in order to grow. Temperance is bringing in what you truly deserve. On the tarot deck, darling dear, you see the road in the background with 1 foot in each world. You are in both worlds. You have a 3D body with a 5D mind. This is why you're able to see peasants doing peasant shit. Just looking at the time, mate, because you know I can be a chatty cat. Right, the seasons. For you to read at your leisure, but I'll go through the quick extended message. You are ready to bring life to all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. The unseen, darling dear, cloaked in the whole Ephesians 6:13. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. Love it. When the spring card arrives in the future position of a spread, the future would be the beginning of the read, darling dear. It can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. What did I say? Work like a field hand, darling dear. Into the night like an elf, turning water into wine. This is your time to get great. We're creating generational wealth over here. I don't know what they're doing over there. We don't pay attention. I told you. Here at Don't Get Smoke Central, you'll be armed and dangerous with the tools, darling dear. Everything I say, you can corroborate yourself to find out the veracity of it. Everything is there for you to learn on your own. I'm only the pointer, darling dear. You have to dive in. Right, let's get a deck and see what's going on. Do we use a one word? Yes, for each chakra. I'm trying to get off the gold, darling dear, but I don't know. Don't listen. Don't quote me on it. No, we're not going to go with the one word. We're going to use this. This is the that. This is the that, because I can't remember the name. If you remember it, please put it in the comments, because I don't keep the boxes. I do have the book, but I'm not looking for it. No, baby. My eyes have started to tracking already. I'm not putting myself through that. Let's see. Your root chakra, your stability, your grounding. It also speaks about your physical needs, survival, flight, fight, or freeze mode. It also speaks about where you manifest from, darling dear, as well as the material world. What's going on for you, darling dears? Let's see. Bitch, you coming true with the Empress of everything, knowing your worth, abundant. Wherever you touch or walk, it turns to gold. This is harvest season for you. This is about you what? Correcting the direction, being in alignment with what you truly deserve. It also speaks about support and feeling more. You're feeling more as though you belong. You're belonging to what you co-create, darling dear. Some of you are pregnant. I'm going to be finding out about it. The Empress is also the mother, represented by water as well as Venus energy. Love of self, darling dear. Love of self is the root of everything. I see you're coming straight out the gate. Fire in. Listen, I said I was going to put it down, but you know me. Clarify the Empress on the root chakra. Wow. It's a lot of intel. Oh! Look at this shit! Tower moment. Somebody came around with a rusty cup. Possibly yesterday or today. Right? While you're trying to do your shadow work, they're going to try and what? Offer that cup of friendship. It's the cup of malice and cognitive dissonance and a bit of brainwashing. They want a cup. Listen. Whomsoever this is, they made contact with you either yesterday or today, because this is current energy, darling dear. They had to come and approach your throne in a bottom-feeding kind of a way, but you saw them off, or will be seeing them off. Bombs over Baghdad. I told you, you'll be told tagging these bitches and mitches and doing what a straight Jeezy. Ziplocking this and dropping that. This and that, darling dear. The fuckiness of it all as they approached the throne. And wasn't even kind enough to bring their head on a platter and carry it. No. They came. With the fucking ease, blood. This is a situation in the upright. Is a high commander Decepticon, a narcissist, a back front neck stabbing snake, someone who had you in a throuple, or chose a different person over you. This also speaks about a ghosting, darling dear. Someone who ghosted you, gave you a full-on Casper when they didn't realize it was aiding and abetting in your strength. You're the Empress, blood. On your root chakra. You washed your face like David from that situation. This Five of Swords in the reverse, darling dears. It speaks about what? Not giving them airtime. Coming to offer up from a skulldugger's cup, right, of brainwashing and back front neck tabbing and a full-on Casper. Imagine that. Yes, Queen of the Empress, by Felicia. Fetch the black bag's blood. They should know how to throw themselves out, darling dears, at this stage of the game. Throw yourself out. Better yet, don't approach the perimeter. Why? Where's my shit? That's why. Nay! Head, shoulders, knees, and toes season in the proverbial, as well as the spiritual, darling dear. Yes, baby, somebody was caught by the spiritual nutsack. They had to bend in your presence, and all hail the queen or king. Imagine that. They obviously didn't hear what Einstein said. Any fool can know the point is to understand. They didn't understand the assignment. Oh, wow. Imagine that. Shall we press on, darling dears? We're going to move on to the... I feel like I need to come back in this corner. I don't know, what is this? What is it? What is it that I need to see that I haven't seen? Because I do definitely see... Follow the laser beam, darling dears. I see F shit here, and most definitely here. Yes, baby, bombs over Baghdad. This is the ending of a situation. This person was a liar. This person was attracted, or people was attracted to the light that you had. The swords speak about knowledge. They tried to find out what made you tick, or what was your ikigai? What's that? Japanese for your reason for getting up in the morning. They tried to figure you out. Imagine that, the professor of the puzzle. You checked their mate. Ha ha! Yes, baby. Had to go back for that. And whatever they was coming for, it's not working, blood. There's no teamship, shit, friendship, whatever. You weren't having it, blood, and you're not having it, blood. You was approached or will be approached by 3 people, darling dears. 3 people that had your psychological password or felt they had the psychological password. You're not going to build with these people again. They are not your friends. You fully understand. Your friendship is an exclusive VIP club, darling dears. And that invite must be rescinded. You're getting your what? Full-on Maya Angelou on if someone shows you whom they are. Believe them. Because if you don't believe them, your edges, blood, your hairline, I keep talking about it. You need the strength of a good ponytail to put it behind you like your past. You don't want to be looking like what? Reverse Friar Tuck in this season. This person is a liar. They've had a reverse in their finances and their mental health, or someone around you, because this is a mother and a child. Their child is going through some kind of a mental health break. So much intel. Let's press on, Scotty. Right. Let's get to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra about your emotions and relationships, darling dears. Your sexuality, your self-worth, your creativities, and it's where your Hiyoka comes from, your empath status. Leader of the pack, darling dear. Having all of the aces. You led with the Empress, darling. Ah! Somebody's missing that WAP, that spiritual WAP. You're good. Your attention, whatever the emotions you brought to the table. And why? They've got to be held back. Missed opportunity, darling dear. Missed opportunity, a big fat missed opportunity in their face. Suckers. They're feeling extremely disappointed at this moment in time. They are in full-on regret. Where's my belt? Let's dispel that bad juju right now. Regret is not remorse. Regret and remorse is different. Regret is a Judas. Remorse is Peter. And you have to be Peter 5'8" up in this bitch, on the alert and paying attention. They can be sorry and sad all they want, darling dear, but they try to take your everything from you. They try to get at your psychological password so that you couldn't get out of a circumstance they couldn't see themselves getting out of. Somebody is banned from looking at your what? Good forever. So therefore they're doing all sorts with the 5 fingers, darling dear. All sorts. Won't talk about that. Because you put me off my mocha. The Cancer energy as well as the moon. The cup that they would like to have, they can't have anymore. They're also wondering where your creativity comes from. They don't understand your je ne sais quoi. Why you are firing at the hip and every shot is Empress status. This person is looking up to you now, whomsoever they are. They're looking up to you. Are they speaking about it, Hangman? They're freeing themselves of it, darling dear. They're talking about you all the time. In Hangman in the reverse, in the upright, it means that they're stuck. They're not saying nothing, right? They're talking up some things, blood. What things are they talking? Right? What's this? Intervention. There's somebody at the door. Is it Amazon? Let me tell you something. Listen, I could control an empire, right, from my bed foot. And Amazon, it come on time, blood. I go like this on my watch. Where's... Oh, Amazon's at the door. Bringing me up hopage. Yes. What are they talking about? Let's split this deck because there's 104 cards. We need to see exactly what they're talking about. What's the time? We're on the 31, darling dears. Haven't got to the 60. Laura Lask, long time no see. Fist bump, glad you could pop in, darling dear. Carol, Miss Chica, are you alright? Ginger Williams, hello. Pinky's up. Intel is afoot, darling dear. Do you have your mocha? Did you do your 100 squats today? Because I'm telling you, it's how I feel now, because I started a week ahead of you so that I can tell you how it goes. You start to feel everything lifting up, blood. It's like you have a pair of loving invisible hands raising your butt, pulling in your tummy. Yes, baby, it's an all-over body workup. Work up, work out. Was that a packy? Throw it at the door, darling. Just don't worry, I'll wait. Because I'll have to cut off the light to go and see. What are they talking about? What are these bottom feeders, marauders? What are they talking about? They're seeing things from a different perspective. Like you didn't look back, blood. You left them like a killer. A killer that had them in the laser sights. I told you, you did a Mayor Angelou in Tinky Winky style. You didn't look back. What did I say? Regret, guilt, and shame knows their address, darling dear. You didn't look back. You did the Watusi. They tried to Watusi through all sorts to keep you stuck in a situation. Somebody's in regret of and shamed of how they treated you. This could be the one that had the Casper zone. Yes, baby. Because they couldn't be you, they couldn't get the echopraxicon, they couldn't crack your particular cranium and find out how you tick. Because nobody deserves to know exactly every single thing about you. Now they're in regret. Why? Because you're the Empress, blood. What you talking about? Good golly and gosh. They're getting a certified spiritual ass kick in. Know this. What else is going on with these marauders? Regret and shame, full on Judas mode. Someone that you want to go and tell them to what? Move your movable blood clot and go broke your neck under your father, the devil. Listen. I know you wanted to say that. I said it for you. Look! Your leg up, darling dear, from the divine. You're being blessed in their face. You're looking lovely. I told you you're doing a full-on Benjamin or Benjamina Buttons, darling dears. Pinky's up. You're looking younger and younger. You're happy. Happiness is something you can't buy and or barter, darling dears. And the best, the ultimate happiness comes from going within. You bossed up. And you didn't look back. You was not doing a Carol Ann. Tinky Winky styling. Oh well, let's press on Scotty. Because guess what? As they look back down that dark path, the garden path, blood, the same dark garden path, right, where they can't trust their own shadows after dark. Remember, they're a liar, a thief, a cheater, a user, try to steal your energies, steal your je ne sais quoi. Got their echo praxicon. They're a back, front, neck, tabbing snake, little finger. But what they didn't realize, you are Ariana Stark. Yes, baby. Killer of the Night, king no less. They was a frenemy, a hater from the start, and they've got bad vibes, blood. Bad vibes. Imagine this and that. What about the solar plexus? What are we coming through? They're realizing that you are rogue, darling, and you're not coming back. Look at this shit. 5 of Swords. 2 different decks on its face. You say nothing. You're giving them airplay. 5 of Swords on its face, darling dears. On its face. They wanted to make amends. They wanted to see. Guess what? They're going to try and check your temperature. Big cat, you better make sure that you are obstreperous, noisy, and extremely difficult to handle. And sometimes silence, silencio, is the best mover and shaker you can actually apply. Give them nothing. Bottom feeder. Scumbag. Scuzz bucket. Scuzz bucket. You have their file, darling dear. You've already dropped that burden. Your back was bent. But you have to understand, on the original Rider-Waite, you see the person walking towards their village. The ending of your journey is nigh. What is about a 10? A 10 is about completion, ending of a cycle, and full-on transformation mode. You big cat. What is your solar plexus serving? Because it served so much. We've only got to number 2. We're now on number 3. The solar plexus is about your personal power, your willpower, your energies, darling dears, your happiness, your social identity, your self-esteem, everything they attacked. Your metabolism. They wanted you to be bent of back, right, crusty of lip, with the full-on scallower, confused of eye, and looking like Quasimodo's bestie in the street. They didn't want you to what? Succeed. Right? Your success, darling dear. They wanted you to have what? A break from your mental health. Pentacles speak about mental health. And my Pentacles is also my online card, darling dear. They was trying to manifest what? Fuck shit into your life. If they didn't get you crazy, they wanted you dead. And I already told you, they same said ones will be singing Amazing Grace in a baritone at your graveside. And they'll be doing the crying without tears, blood. They wanted you to be mentally sick. They didn't want you to know your identity. They wanted you to be a people pleaser. They, them, and arm. But it's not working. This is a toxic situation, darling dear. This is karmic lovers, friendships. The Gemini card, right? The lovers on its face speaks about relationships and partnerships. That just didn't work, blood. That what? Attached himself to your psychological password, your pocketbook, your handbag, your wallet. Made you think that you had to live a life of the hamster wheel. Eat, sleep, repeat, entertain. Listen, got me sucking my 31 teeth, and I don't like to suck my 31 teeth. Base of the deck. Listen, a palace of principalities, darling dear. On its face, it too shall fall. I told you. What they wanted for you, they're living it. Their unhappy lives. Some of them have got the STDs. They're getting their ass kicked. They better shut up in that domicile, blood. They've got a toxic partner who's not working on not feeding into them, not the equal give and take. It's more like what? Slave. Slave and slug. Yes. Bitch. Whomsoever it was. They tried to use what? Spell castoration. When you see the high priestess on its face, I told you, they're trying to use your social medias to bring a tower moment, but you can't bring down the Empress. The Empress is ordained to win. They wanted you to feel vulnerable, unable to speak your truth, find your truth, je ne sais quoi. They, them, and all around your solar plexus. They attack your character, darling dears. A lot of malignant energy, darling. Let me get a gold card on this. They did. The spell card station. What's going on with this? Because the spells as well, darling dears, can also speak about the what? The malicious words. But what they meant for you. Divine's got a different plan, still standing, steady growth. 9 of Peace always goes to the Empress, who already came out. Divine wanted you to know that you are safe, protected, and you will continue to grow. But you have to have belief and love of thyself. This also speaks about you, what? Being drama-free, blood. Your hairline does not need security. 9 of Peace in the upright. What's this trying to come out? Yes. Let them stalk and talk. That's all they can do. They're coming through as a page, right? You're serving Empress. The page and the Empress, come on. It's just like Luther Vandross's curl. Doesn't quite make it. They're watching you be curious. They're wondering where you're getting this new knowledge from, this new lease on life. Having tried everything to stop you, darling dears. But what they wanted for you is on them. What about the heart chakra? Your love, understanding, and trust. Where your compassion is. Your openness and your balance. As well as, guess what? That big F. What's it? Your forgiveness, darling dear. Why am I shuffling the gold cards? Am I supposed to read from the gold cards? It's already in my hand. Listen, your heart has known betrayal. Hey! You've known about the backstabbation, right? This is why Divine said, take that leap of faith, go into the undergrowth. This is about loyalty. It also speaks about a new beginning for you, as well as what? A loyal partner coming towards you. Look, a new beginning, world card. A new passionate beginning, one spiritually guided, darling dear. Continue to what? Focus on your creativities. Continue to take this leap of faith, because it speaks of adventure and travel. This is 2 travel cards, darling dear. Traveling towards what? True loyalty. Because your guides. Passionate new beginning with the King of Pentacles. And this is a divine union. Divine wants you to what? Continue to focus on your bag, darling dears. Your studies, educating yourself. Knowledge is power. Because while you're studying on the bag and yourself, your health, darling dear, this is when your true love first kiss will turn up. Know this. If this is what you want. If not, this is a solid business partnership that is going to what? Create generational wealth. I've always said this. It's better to dry your eyes on your pentacles, darling dear. Base of the deck. A miracle is about to set it off in your life, darling dear. Having subconsciously poured away. Again, we go back to the Mars and Chiron. Pouring away those wounds that the outside world don't know about. You are the biggest star in the sky. Aquarius energy. Divine perspective. You've been in the waiting season, in the waiting game. Why? There's certain things you still have to clear up. Your dark side, darling. There's some more shadow work. You're saying more? Yes, baby. You just leveled up on a bitch and midge. Love it. What about your throat chakra? Communication. Everybody thinks the throat chakra is just about the what? The talking. No, babe. No, it's about the listening. I told you, we're Buddha up in this bitch or midge. We take the time to respond and not react. Why do you think Buddha's ears are so big? Quick to listen, slow to speak. A fool will always unmask themselves. What's this? Throat chakra, Queen of Wands on its face, darling dear. Some of you have a public platform, you speak. The Queen of Wands in reverse is a tree sloth and a spellcaster. This is somebody who's jealous, who possibly uses sex magic to get what they want. I'm talking about using the blood on certain things, darling dear. What did they use it on? They didn't want you to speak. They want you to shut up. Look at this shit! Magician in the reverse. Spellcaster for sure. Somebody doesn't want you to speak. Your words carry weight, darling dear. This is about somebody actively trying to block you. They tried a third-party situation. The Three of Swords could be try to break you in your heart chakra. This is a mistress, darling dear, the Queen of Wands on her face. And if they've got progeny, that progeny better be self-sufficient. This is nobody's mother. Couldn't wait to get to their tableau of F shit, eh? Look at this. What they wanted for you is on them, darling dear. They're in lack, in debt. They paid money to take your voice. Nostalgia. This also speaks about what your photographs, your social media. This is where they got their intel from. But you can't hide yourself from social media when you're fabulous. You can't. It's part of your work, part of your business. Because you've got business. What they tried to do to you, darling dear, look, the money they paid. Tried to break your everything, Queen of Pentacles. This is about your business acumen, your loyalty, darling dear. You are husband or wife material. They also see that you have what? Possibly a following, or your patronage. That you have a big following. Loyalty, darling dears. You are loved by many. They can't understand how you're still able to what? Bend the matrix and still manifest as they try to take your voice. The throat chakra also speaks about writing. Something was written about you, darling dears. I need a new deck for this. What was written about the big cat? Come through with the tiny cards. Base of the deck, something to make you what? Fall down, lay down and fall back. Sword energy. Again, your communications. They didn't want you to speak. They wrote something. Let's see. Oh, not only did they wrote, they wanted you dead, darling dear. This is a car accident in the reverse. But what they wanted for you is on them. This is somebody who can't sleep at night. This is somebody who's been tormented. Nothing like the ruminating thoughts. Because all they expected to happen to you after they paid that coin. To that magician in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Maleficent. Good God. Malignant. Yes. Malignant energies. Had to go back somewhere. You can't. You cannot put cast stations on a soldier of the light, especially when they realize their purpose. What's the matter with them? Your back is to all that shit. You actively, where the person that they directed at, right, the essence that you were serving, you are not serving that. So it had to go back somewhere. Be careful with your vehicles, darling dears. Get everything checked. Get everything checked. So this is definitely a car accident. All because you chose to be the Empress. Imagine that. Their heart is beating for you, darling dear. Because it didn't work. What it did, it's working on them. Third eye chakra, tell us. I'm again going for the gold card. What? Listen, I know they're my favorite. Listen, third eye. Your third eye is about your psychic abilities. You've mentally, emotionally moved on with just spirit at your back. This is about going to calmer waters, darling dear. This is a connection with your higher self, traveling towards your true vision. And again, another travel card. You will be traveling over the next few days. And my eyes caught the Three of Swords. Over the next 3 days, or by the third day, you're traveling somewhere, darling dear. And this is psychically, you're being spiritually guided for this travel. Because we saw the King and Queen of Pentacles. I think you're going to be meeting your life partner, whether it's a business or romantic. You are being psychically guided to this. Clarify the Six of Swords. Yes, baby. We've got the Six of Swords in the reverse, darling dear. Some of you are worried. You're stressing over something that you have to give to God. The Four of Swords on its face, it also speaks about ruminating thoughts. Who's having the ruminating thoughts about you? Because I know it's a spellcaster. They can't sleep, but who else is it? Somebody whose cup you're not taking. Is it this same? Look! The same one that you had to put the toe tag. You realize that they're in and out. They come with what? Smoke and mirrors. This same Knight of Cups. Whomsoever that person is for you. Base of the deck. Worried about the blessings that are coming towards you, eh? King of Wands with the unsatisfied eyes, eh? Yes. Told you. The guilt and the shame. This person loves the attention of others, but they're not getting the attention they want. This person has regret, not remorse. I told you that. As you was what? Given the Two of Cups. The chance to attract what you truly deserve on this Malkuth. As you realize your life's purpose, all of it is in your North Node. Base of the deck. Loyalty coming towards you. Bringing what? Your Ninth Cup. Or because you've achieved the Ninth Cup, emotional fulfillment. Loyalty is on its way. This is raised vibration. I told you you're serving Empress. Empress. Where are we at? We're at the 52. Let's get to the crown chakra. D-Dollars, what's going on? Pinky's up. Sarah Dawn, hello. Listen. You couldn't have had a more lovelier card on your crown chakra. This is about being one with the universe. You're in a knowing, right? Your cosmic connection, right? The God source in you, darling dear. You are strong, being spiritually blessed. Why? You wasn't tempted to what? Tongue wrestle or tussle with a bottom feeder, the cup that was offered to you or is about to be offered, because the 3 days is very important. You turned it away. You weren't tempted because you had to be the hero in your own life. Find the strength from within. Love it. Absolutely love it. Posh, clap. This is about your willpower, determination and drive. And again, this is a travel card. Moving away from emotional manipulators, darling dears. And you did it with class and finesse. Smooth cat. Smooth cat, yes, baby, you were smooth with it. What's this trying to peep up? The hand of God, darling dear. This is true love's first kiss. It also, for me, is the multiple streams of income, the passive income, the residual, being gifted on many levels. Why? You paid attention to the assignment, understanding that knowledge is power, especially knowing when peasants is afoot, they're about, and they're doing peasant shit. You chose to what? Be of the light. Take the hand of God. Take the lesson. This is why you're being blessed, darling dear. But I also told you, when you meet this person, don't go into anything until after the 13th of February. Because you're the Empress, blood. You're the Empress. The Empress goes on her or his own time, because we all have the Empress and Emperor within us. Sometimes you have to be the protector and provider. Sometimes you have to be the nurturer, the one that has the knowing. Split the deck. Death. Your rebirth is here, darling dears. Your new life awaits you. Scorpio energy of it all. The flag always speaks of what? The transformation. Spiritual blessing. And that light is being shone on whomsoever tried to cross you, tried to what? Give you the cognitive dissonance, tried to stab you again and again, all up and down your 7 back chakras, blood. You're the Empress. You stood your ground, and this is a block party. If they was blocked before, they are blocked for all of eternity. As you continue to turn your shapely back, as your ships come in, this is your long-term goals, darling dear. Being intuitively guided to them. Absolutely love this. What else is got foot? Again, we get the 2 of Wands, your shapely back, darling dears. Actively taking what? Steps towards what you truly want, your creativities. You have the whole world in your hands. That was toxic temporary situations. That was part of knowing thyself, knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. Not being caught up in the fuckeries and understanding who was heinous and needed to be gone. Let them stay blocked. Forever! Listen, right behind the Ace of Cups, you got a big pentacle, eh? Your health, darling dear, achievements, accolades. This is also a new vehicle. Some of you are going to have to get a new car, darling dear. Best crystal to have with you in your car, well, for me, it's the obsidian black crystal, blood. I roll with that shit. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or simply come back here. Please like, subscribe, and share. Share these messages with whomsoever you feel. 219 in the chat. Fist bump. Glad you could turn up, darling dears. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm doing what? A hot trot through them tarot streets. Because I told you I'm a pointer and you get the usher every time. I don't get Smoke Central. Leave them to the long game, darling dear, because you're being blessed with a miracle. And this also speaks about fame, benefactors, sponsorships, loans, whatever you've been focusing, darling dear. You are being paid for the hard work you did in the DNS. And as I always say, don't get smoked, and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Continue. Forward, never backwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln. The Empress of everything. Your Majesty, you are truly a powerful, resourceful manifester. Namaste! Cat, cat! Dab! 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 It's so 2020, darling dears. Leave them where they are. Karma knows their address.